1, Lesson 3, Activity 1.
Okay, everyone. Come and meet Kate Dixon. She's a YTV director.
Hi. I hope you're having a great time here in London. Now, it's the actors' coffee break, so I can tell you what we're doing. We're making a documentary for YTV about tourists in London. Today, we're looking at a problem for some tourists, pickpockets.
Excuse me, what are pickpockets?
Pickpockets steal things from people's pockets and bags. They're a problem in lots of cities.
What exactly do you do? I mean, what's the director's job?
The director is in charge of the documentary. First, I plan the documentary. Next, I choose the actors. Then we film the documentary. After that, I watch the documentary and make changes. Finally, I make sure that it isn't too expensive. Hey, Greg, you're drinking my coffee.
Are you sure it's yours?
I know it's mine.
Oh, you're right. It's got sugar in it.
1,
Yuck.
Lesson
Hello students and welcome back to Unit 1, Lesson 3. 1. Listen and read. Greg, okay everyone, come and meet Kate Dixon. She is a YTV director. Ava Greg برگشته. اوجی کیت دکسونه. She is a YTV director. Director انکو در هنه را YTV. اوه کارلوسا و اوجی کارولا. Kate, hi, چاونن. I hope you're having a great time. هیویا من اوه عندما که خوش بورینن here البره in London. Now نوکا it is the actors coffee break. دمه بهن ودانا قهوه یا اکترا. So video, I can't tell you what we're doing. Assume بجمع و کده ام چکین. We're making a documentary for YTV. ام ده فیلم که چکین بو YTV بو کانال گنجا about tourists in London. سبارت گشتیارو لندن. Today we are looking at a problem. أفرو أمسح كينا أوريشاكا for some tourists هندا گشتیارو pickpockets. Carlos, excuse me, زحمة نبيت. What are pickpockets? Pickpockets. تنا Kate, pickpockets دزيجرت بريكا steal things تشتو دزن from people's pockets برينكت خالكي and bags وشانتت وانا. They're a problem أبا أوريشايا in lots of cities. الجلك بوجيرا. Carol, what exactly do you do? أهرب درستي تشتكي. I mean, مرمم بأوا, what's the director's job? أنكو كوري در هنر چيا. Kate, the director is in charge of the documentary. در هنر برپرسش فيلمي. First, دسبيكي I plan the documentary as plano فيلمي دانم. Next, ديفدا I choose the actors as زوربكرو تلبجيرم. Then, باشي, we film the documentary and filmi وينتكين. After that, بشتهنجي, I watch the documentary as صحت كما filmi and make changes when the جهرينو ليدكم. Finally, الدموهية, I make sure as خبش راستكم that it isn't too expensive كو جالك نايب بهوبيتن. Hey Greg, you are drinking my coffee. Greg, توي قهوة من بدخوي. Greg, are you sure it's yours? أريتوي بشراستي أو يوتيا? Kate, I know it's mine. أتظنم أو يومنا. Greg, you're right. دراز بيجي. It's got sugar in it. أو شاكرات دا. Yuck. Now answer the questions. نوكا برسفة فان بسيارة بدا. Number 1. What is Kate Dixon's job? كاره Kate Dixon چيا؟ She is a YTV director أو در هنرا YTV. Number 2. What is Kate's film about? فيلم كيتي بحثي تشتكر. It's about tourists in London أو بحثي جشتيارات كير London or يونجي تشتي بيجي it's about pickpockets أو بحثي تذكرت بريكابو. Number 3. What do pickpockets do? Pickpockets چتكن. Pickpockets steal things from people's pockets and bags. Number 4. Whose coffee is Greg drinking? Greg coffee كيف تخوت? He is drinking Kate's coffee. أو يه قهوة كيتي بتخوت. Number 5. Whose coffee doesn't have sugar in it? كيش قهوة يو بشجرة. برسف Greg's coffee doesn't have sugar in it. قهوة Greg أو يو بشجرة. Grammar sequencing adverbs. We use sequencing adverbs to tell a story or give instructions, daily routine. هوالکارت زنجیره هواکوچند ریدانک دیفیک ده هبن و بریکاوان هوالکارات اینا ریخستن. هوالکارتنا first, next, then, after that, finally. و پشتی وانا وید تو کما یبدانی فاریزه. First, آلبیره وید کما هبید. Next هر واسا. Then, after that, finally. دەستپێکی هەردەم بێت first بیت والدمە هەیە finally. First دەستپێکێ. Next دیڤدا. Then پاشی. After that پشتی هنگی. Finally دومە هەیە. For example بۆ نمونە بیرەوەتەی دەمێ کارولێ پرسیارە کەیت کردی. کەیت کە؟ کەیت دەرهێنەرە YTV. She is a YTV director. چه پرسیارژێ کرد؟ What exactly do you do? درستی تو چتکه یا کو کارت داد چیه؟ اوی چه برسف دابو؟ First دست بگه I plan the documentary. از پلانا فیلمی دانم. Next دیودا I choose the actors. از زوروکه را تلبیجیرم. Then باشی we filmed the documentary. ام فیلمی وینت گیم. After that بشتی هنگی I watch it او سحت کتا فیلمی. Finally والدمو هي I make sure it isn't too expensive. أو خبش راست كات كو أو فيلم نجلك بهابيت. 5. Vocabulary. Match the words for jobs with the definitions. 1. Paving kara gehina benosit 1. Number 1. The director. Director أنكو درهنر. He is in charge of the film. أو بربرسي فيلمية. Number 2. The scriptwriter. Scriptwriter نویسره. He writes the film. أو فيلمي نویسیدن. أنكو تشيروكو فيلمي نویسیدن. Number 3. The cameraman. Cameraman وينجره. He has the camera أو كاميرا هاي and shot the film. أو فيلمي وينتكدن. Number 4. The producer. Producer برهم هينره. He is responsible for getting the money أو بربرسي ورقرتنا بارانا. Number 5. The actors زربكارن play the different parts أو رولة جواز أنجامدن. Number 6. The stuntman and woman ظلام وأفرتهم پهلوان do dangerous things أو رول المترسي أنجامدن like fights وكي شرا and car chases و ديفكاتنا ترومبيلا. Ask and answer questions about jobs. Use these expressions. بسیار برسوا درسکه أبا هندك نوفت كورونا وأبشي بيناستوانن أمدي توكينا بسيار وبرسف أمدي وصا بسياري تيكين. What does an actor do? شينو an actor أمدي أفونا دانين بونمونا. What does a bus driver do? What does a bus driver do? He drives buses. A bus driver drives buses. Buses موجودن. Number 2. What does a doctor do? نجدار چت He makes ill people better. نخوشا چار سرد کد. Number 3. News agent. What does a news agent do? News agent روزنامه فروش. He sells newspapers. روزنامات فروشید. Number 4. Student. What does a student do? قطابی چت A student goes to school. قطابی چتا قطاب خانه. Number 5. What does a pilot do? A pilot flies planes. Number 6. Pharmacist. What does a pharmacist do? pharmacist درمان فروشه. He sells medicine. درمانات فروشید. Again, دوباره. What does a bus driver do? A bus driver drives buses. Number 2. What does a doctor do? A doctor makes ill people better. Number 3. What does a news agent do? A news agent sells newspapers. Number 4. What does a student do? A student goes to school. Number 5. What does a pilot do? A pilot flies planes. What does a pharmacist do? A pharmacist sells medicine.